Today you join us at the Worthington's Champion of Champions, where we sat down with all-round nice guy and darts legend Mr. Bobby George, also known as the King of Bling. We sat down with Bobby and had a chat about all things darts, so sit back, relax and enjoy the video.
So we're joined today with the legend of darts, Bobby George, and it's an absolute honour to interview him. I think the first question I want to ask is, what is the difference, do you think, from your era of darts to now?
Well, I think the PDC are more professional when they go about it. They do look after the players. But the games are so much longer now. I mean, like today, this one today, Champion of Champions, best of 3, 501. It's dodgy game. One mistake.
Yeah.
What, no matter how good you are, one mistake.
Yeah.
It's like the old news of the world.
Yeah.
But that was from 8-4.
Yeah.
Near enough 4 inches longer here.
Yeah.
And I always say that, people say, does that make a difference? I said, I don't know, ask your wife. It took a long while. It took a long while. You just about got it, son. It makes a lot of difference.
Yeah.
It's the pressure. You know, you play like, it's the 7 sets or 10 sets, whatever they want to play. There's no pressure. You lose 3-4 sets. Not with a leg, you can come out and win. Yeah. This game, you only got to lose 2.
How did you deal with that
You
pressure?
lose 1, it's not bad losing 1. But you can't lose 2.
How did you deal with the pressure?
And you just accept it, really. It's use. When people say to me, you get nervous when you play, you get apprehensive, obviously. You want to play like you can play.
Yeah.
And it's just pressing the right button to do that, because your brain's like a computer. You do it one day, if you do it the same, you'll play the same.
Yeah.
Doesn't always happen. But you show the nervousness of playing darts, not when you're playing, probably before, but you don't see the crowd. You're looking at the dart.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You can hear the crowd, but you don't see them. You don't have to look round at the crowd,
No.
put your head down and walk back. And then you've got no pressure on you.
What would you say for the kind of open floor events? Because we get asked quite a lot of questions for amateurs who are now coming into the game, and they really struggle with nerves, even when they're playing just in open floor tournaments like this, where you might have a couple of people watching. So.
I always say, you know when you play darts, you get nervous because you're trying to lose.
Yeah, it's very true. Yeah, it's very true.
They don't get nervous in their front room throwing darts. They can do 12, 15 darts a leg. But when you get nervous system, your brain doesn't work the same as you do when you're practicing. Yeah. You can hit everything on the dartboard when you're practicing. But when it's the person says it's game on, you want your mummy.
It's very true.
Well, I want my mummy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been there before.
Because I used to play best of 3 a lot, like North American Open, best of 3, 501, 301, up the middle, every leg was different. Dangerous game, just 301. Dangerous. News of the world, this is so much news of the world. It's a little bit short, but it's still dangerous. It's the format.
I guess you could be done in 6 darts then, can't you?
If you want to love darts, this is the sort of tournament you want to go and watch on the floor. Yeah. Because you can watch a player, they call you play well there. What's his name? Yeah. And they call his name out. You think, well, I'm going to watch him again. Yeah. They do that in America. Yeah. One thing about the game, see if you beat the guy, his friends will follow you in the next game. Yeah. And then in the end you got half of the audience with you. And the other bloke, if he's in the final, he's got half the audience that followed you.
They've got quite a big one in Las Vegas they do each year, isn't there? I can't remember what the name is, but it's quite a big amateur tournament in Vegas, I remember.
Yeah, I don't know if they do 301 still. Yeah. That was unique.
Yeah. So going on to kind of looking at kind of generations of darts, obviously Bristow, one of the greats. Taylor's probably the great of the modern era. Who do you kind of see being the next great within the sport out of the lineup at the moment, kind of in that category?
Alright, you say Michael Van Geuren, he's won more than Taylor has. Yeah. Right, not knocking Phil, but there wasn't that many in it when he was playing in it. But when you open the door, it becomes harder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you think he can push on from where his game is right now? Because obviously he kind of had that. Michael, he kind of had that 5-year period, and he's kind of dropped off a little bit since then. But
well, to be that good all the time, you've got to be good, isn't it?
Yeah, of course you have. Yeah.
You know, and they say, oh, he's finished. well, you then end up back a 10 darter, didn't you?
Yeah.
Or win a tournament.
Yeah, very true.
You know? I would say he's probably the one that shines out more than all the others at the moment. The time I knew since he was 30, so since he was 13 he really shined good.
Yeah.
But he's brought up good, he's got good manners.
Good.
You know? Great dart player as well.
Yeah,
with it,
yeah.
you know? Not too big-headed.
No.
Sort of accepts the defeat. Don't like it, obviously.
I think the way he comes across in interviews is more confidence rather than arrogance a lot of the time.
Yeah, but that's the way he is.
Yeah.
You know, he's a real...
He's got real self-belief, isn't he, I think, in himself. And
Well, you've got to be like that.
Yeah, of course.
If you don't believe you can do it, don't do it.
In talking about fan bases, when we were talking about obviously like before events and fans going around, do you think there was a change in the fan base when in the 1980 final against Bristol? Do you think there was a switch from that to after, like more of the modern darts? Do you think there was a switch after that final?
Yeah, I suppose when me and Eric played that final, it changed the audience. Because they were quieter. And then it was Eric Bristow, Bobby George, Eric. You know, come on with all the glitter and they come on with all the candles, they light us up, and all that. I think we changed, give it all that. We've done all that. We've already done that for the fun. I was playing with Eric pairs for years. Took him everywhere. So I said, we give it plenty. You know, give it plenty. So we did. Now a lot of players do that now.
Do you like that? Do you think that's needed?
Yeah, it's only don't get upset with it because it's just part of the fun. You know? Or you could poke your tongue out or something.
Poking your nipple out.
Probably they wouldn't like that.
Nothing that hard to you.
It's different. Different then. It's we were probably there was 12 players at that time who were trying to push the game. Good. There were good talent players. Evans, Alan Glazier, Tony Brown. That's all I can name. There was 12 of us that were pretty tidy players, and there was also like personalities in a way. John Lowe was on the dried up, no sort of expression in it. That's John Lowe. Then Eric gave it all the mouth for that. Tony Brown was like a doctor. When he went away, he used to have a big bag full of pills. You know,
really?
That was, So if you had a bad back, I've got something for it. You know, if you was on the beach, you should have a spray up his bag. You know, he had all different things in it. That's all different characters they were. And Alan Glazier, left-handed, all in black, lovely guy.
Do you think the game misses those characters?
Well, yeah, but the format's longer and they don't allow it now. They don't allow that sort of. The boards are all the same. They don't change. I mean, the game's basically the same. It's just that the dartballs are better. They're more brighter. It's the throws are checked properly. So
how well do you think you'd have played in today's game with your ability back in the 80s? With that, how good the darts and the boards are now, for example?
I look big-headed. I would have beat a lot of them up. Because my standard over 100 average
back then.
On a tiny board was really good, wasn't it?
With thick wires,
Not the thick wires, it's in between the wires. See, everyone says to me, well, they made the wires thinner. The wires are thinner, but it's the target's bigger. It's in between the wires that count.
So you could have had thick wires, but they still could have been
big. You could have half-inch wire at the top, half-inch wire underneath, and the bit in the middle is the target. We don't get nothing out of the wire, do you?
No.
They could give you a goldfish or something. Can you imagine? After the time we go over 300 goldfish. Big funny, wasn't it? No, but because the Whitmore, still not because I'm with Whitmore, but Harry was my mate. Harry used to have Whitmore. He's dead over there. And he had I experimented on dartballs with him. And the blade board and the diamond board, we experimented on that in the garage. Meaning getting pissed up and a bit of laugh, you know, trying to work out what would be good. There's no such thing as a non-bounce dartboard. If you've got no wires in it, you will never bounce out. No way. You know, of the blade board, it's at the end you could have, because it's like a thin blade, the blade is that holds the wire together and pushes in the dartboard. But it pushes under the glue.
Yeah.
Doesn't go under the hole. But it's the angle, it's in a box, isn't it? No matter what, if you throw upwards, you can hit that.
Yeah, and if you go down,
If you're 7 foot tall, you can hit them. Not many 7 foot tall ones. There's not many 3 foot ones. You say something like that, someone will pull me on that. You know, they do. They pull me on stupid. But it's the quality of the size, or the presentation, how it's made. You know, that's the difference. In the game now, you know, that it's more. The technology's better. The darts. I mean, I played with brass darts originally.
So we're talking about your throw, because obviously it's a very unique throw, and I don't think there's many that have ever done it. Where did that come about?
Oh, do you know I never knew I threw right-handed from my left side? Weird.
Yeah.
You know, I throw like that, don't I?
Yeah.
So I'm right-handed and I throw from my left.
So where did that start? Like, did you just pick up a dart and do that, or was it a case of?
No, I didn't know I'd done it.
You didn't know you did it. It just was
No, I only know I'd done it when I watched the telly.
And you saw everyone else wasn't doing
I
it.
think that's weird. What's wrong with that? Weird. Not many people throw like that.
I can't name one.
One of my boys throws like that.
Oh really?
But she's, I don't know, she throws like that.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you, everyone's got, look, it's like, if you sit around a table, you have a meal, just watch everyone pick a knife and fork up and see what they do. They all do something different with the knife and fork. But the thing is, they get the food in their gob.
Yeah, the same way.
So no matter how you throw, as long as you get the target.
Do you know if you're left eye dominant?
Probably,
Maybe that was a.
Probably, I just
happens.
Well, before I threw darts, and I just done another book, and I was thinking, you know, I got there too quick. Probably, I got there very quick. I was a dig tunnels and I was a big boy and I had just a fanny came off all darts, was, to be honest with you. I said, it's like the Carl arm wrestle someone. Now I'm playing with like 360s nails like. It's the use of what you're doing with the dart. Is that what you meant? Is that the question you asked me?
So just like when it started, Yeah,
it's what you do with the dart is to throw it at the target. Well, I used to throw knives.
Just to clarify, Bobby George was Bobby George, and we do not advise you throw knives.
Yeah.
And I thought, my business said, I remember you telling me you used to throw knives. I used to, when I was a kid, proper throwing knives, I used to throw knives. So I probably threw like
Yeah, I was going to say, probably that's it.
I had the power, because it's very difficult to throw a knife. Proper knives, you go like 15 foot and throw a knife, it's difficult to hit the target. And I said, like doing it. So perhaps I got that
from there.
From then. I didn't put that together only recently. I thought, I'm not going to start throwing knives again. But it's the equipment you use, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, of course.
Now, what you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
You know, people say, oh, the cane's too short, it's too long. This is the flight that, you know. Just throw it. If you're going to throw, you can throw it. Basically. But as long as it's not too fat and heavy, the dart, you know, get like a 50 gram dart with holes in the dart. You know.
Going back on that and talking about kind of your young years, you obviously had a very long career. What would you say is your favourite memory throughout your whole career?
My favourite memory, believe it or not, was playing for England.
Really?
Yeah. When I got to the top, I thought, I've got to be picked for England. I've got to, because my average was good and I was right up there. And I played for A0 Super League, you know, on a Wednesday, and they say A0 requires 40. Fucking boom, right? Next week I'm playing for England, playing Scotland. England requires 40. You dribble when about 3 times smaller. You want your mummy, like, because you're playing for England, when you say your country, you can't get higher than your country.
No.
In any sport you do, tickly, wings, anything, you play for England, you've got to be good. And that's what my ambition was, that was the buzz I got. The first one that I played for England.
Just talking about then, what you just said there, you can't get higher than your country.
No.
Big topic at the moment, should darts be in the Olympics?
Well, I've been trying to get darts. I tried with God Russell, my MP, my wife Marie, there's Robert, can't remember his name now. Used to be the publicity for the PDO. Any better for these bloody name now. Anyway, we tried to get it. I had to get an MP to have a motion in the House. Then I was going to do a show in one of the parts of it, but you have to pay 500 quid for it. So that's all right. I thought, well, I'll get the 500 quid anyway. Then it got cancelled. They was decorating it, and then Roddy Croft, who was in the BDO, he said, "Oh no, it's not worth spending £500 and all that." You know, he didn't bother.
Oh, wow.
So I done all that work. Eventually we got it because it was England had it, recognised us as well. But you've got to have all the countries,
Nations,
the nation in Ireland, basically Northern Ireland, Scotland, and I think Wales was already in it. So that was an achievement to get darts recognised as a sport. So I would think it won't happen now, but eventually I asked that. You stood there a minute, I think of his name. He was a runner. He was a runner, famous runner. Lord something. Lord.
Seb Coe.
Seb Coe.
Yeah.
That's it. Was in charge of that. He was in charge of the who goes in it. I pulled him. I said, "Why aren't darts in it? Too much money it costs us.
Really.
So many countries play darts.
Wow.
Well, you've got to have so many people in the country to play baseball. How many people play baseball? You know, that's ridiculous.
It's quite a weird take on it because we were talking about it earlier. Football, which is probably one of the most recognised sports in the world, you're probably going to find very few countries that don't play football. So for him to say that's quite an interesting take on it, I think. But
well, darts. Look at this. You've got 72 countries to have a place in the Olympics. I think it's rubbish because there's not 72 countries playing volleyball.
no.
They do dancing now, don't they, for Olympics?
Yeah, breakdancing.
I can't believe that.
I thought you might be in the next Olympics doing breakdancing.
Bad.
Just go on there, do the nipple trick.
No, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think whatever they got, it's my opinion, I mean everyone's got opinions on that, but break dance.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Come to something, innit?
Yeah. I guess to finish up, I guess the one I was going to say was Luke Littler, obviously going for Christmas. Do you think he will dominate from now, like all those people that did?
I don't know him that much, but when he played in WDF, when he played in that, he did very well. I was 60 or so, 64. But when he played for the Youth World Champion at the PDC, he won it. Very good. And to get to the final of a tournament with that class in it, you've got to be really good. And he was really good. No, especially when he done really well. In fact, he made the sales of darts go up quick because all the kids wanted to be.
Yeah, massive.
Yeah. But as long as he can handle the pressure and the travelling, and they don't push him too much, he'll be all right.
Yeah.
Some of them they push and push and push, and there's a lot of sharks out there.
Yeah.
You get someone who likes the game, he wants him to earn a few quid, but done wrong.
Dog eat dog well, I guess.
So good luck to the boy. They've done really well.
Last question, the jewellery.
Your girlfriend's work for me. I can see you've got no girlfriends.
Thank you very much, Bobby. Really, really appreciate that.
And may the darts be with you.
Unbelievable.
Thank you very much.
Unbelievable.
Thanks.
Thank you very, very